Tonight on NBC, shapes. And then, colors. Followed by an all-new Dad's Keys.
I was just as cynical as everyone else when the Super Mario Bros. Movie came out. I rolled my eyes with everyone else when the all-star cast was announced, and I was skeptical when I saw the trailer and it seemed to be the safest, middle-of-the-road Mario movie imaginable, the complete opposite of the Bob Hoskins version. But the film itself turned out to be a pleasant surprise. I went in with no expectations, but ended up having a ton of fun with it. I wish I could say the same for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but this sequel is a classic case of diminishing returns.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
A lot of the problems I have with this sequel could also be said of the first film. Bland, polished animation, predictable plotting, overused needle drops, eye-rolling dad jokes. But that first film had a lot of charm, and charm goes a long way. And it also had a lot of genuine laughs. The sequel only has a couple of mild chuckles. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is a slightly worse version of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which was already just passable. Before the Super Mario Galaxy movie began, there was a trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and it couldn't help but invite an unfavorable comparison. They're both middle-of-the-road family movie franchises based on video game icons, but Sonic is still doing really fun, different, exciting things in its fourth movie, and Mario is already completely devoid of invention and inspiration in its second movie. I got more out of that trailer for Sonic 4 than I did from all 90 minutes of Mario 2.
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose.
The sequel does add some great new actors to the already stacked voice cast. Brie Larson doesn't have much to do as Rosalina, but Benny Safdie taps into his whiny comedy villain from Happy Gilmore 2 to play Bowser Jr. as an adorable little stinker. I know Glenn Powell is everywhere these days, but he's delightful in his cameo role as Fox McCloud. I'd gladly watch a whole spin-off about him. Donald Glover steals the show as Yoshi.
Who is this? Yoshi.
A lot of these actors are just putting their own voice in the mouth of an iconic video game character, but Glover is actually playing the character of Yoshi. Yoshi essentially functions as the Jar Jar Binks of this movie, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. He's the wacky wild card alongside the two protagonists, the hilarious agent of chaos stealing the spotlight whenever he shows up.
If they find us, they will crush us, grind us into tiny pieces, and blast us into oblivion.
Ah. Your point is well seen.
The interplanetary setting allows for some gorgeous cosmic imagery every now and then, but the animation in both of these Mario movies has felt much too clean and generic, with all the edges smoothed out. In an age of Into the Spider-Verse and Mutant Mayhem and Puss in Boots 2, I wish these Mario movies would experiment with scratchier, more stylish animation. You get some hints at how great it could be when it switches between nostalgic gameplay style footage and slick modern animation. There's a grey area in there somewhere where the perfect Mario movie exists. My favourite part of this one was the old school Star Fox cartoon, filling in Fox McCloud's backstory. That scratchy anime-style cutaway was a little taste of how great these movies could be if they were willing to take more risks and push the boat out a bit more visually.
Watch your back!
Maybe I'm just being a grumpy old man slagging off the new Mario movie, but even the kids in my screening didn't seem impressed. It's Easter half-term here in the UK, so the cinema was swarming with families with kids of all ages, and it seemed like even they could tell they were being served a reheated meal they've already eaten before. But they still laughed hysterically at the robot that took forever to say over there, they still clapped when their favourite characters showed up, and they still cheered when Mario and Luigi saved the day. It wasn't an uproarious response, but the movie had clearly held their attention and given them enough bang for their parents' buck. The super brand IP popcorn movie is perfectly fine children's entertainment, and maybe that's enough. But in just the last few weeks, we've seen Hoppers and Project Hail Mary, which both went above and beyond the bare minimum and did so much more with their visuals and their emotional storytelling. I've seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie described as jingling keys, and honestly, that's a spot-on description of what this is. It's the cinematic equivalent of bubblegum pop. Upbeat, energetic, safe, by the numbers, easily marketable entertainment tailored to the frazzled attention spans of brain-rotted youngsters. If you want to see Mario go to space, you'll see Mario go to space. If you want anything more than that, anything at all to hit on a slightly deeper emotional level, you're shit out of luck. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.